That is Shawn Clark, and he joins us on the Adam Gold Show, 8 o'clock, ACC Network, Saturday night. App State in Death Valley, the real Death Valley, against the Clemson Tigers. Does it matter to you? Would you rather face them coming off a win or a loss?
I don't think it doesn't really matter, Adam. They got a great football team, and you can look since Coach Sweeney's been there for the last 15 years. He's played for ACC championships, national championships, and again, I don't think the score was indicative of that game last week in Atlanta. Georgia's a mighty fine program, and Clemson had a chance in the first half to go up on them. So I know we have our work cut out for us, but I know our players are excited to head down to Death Valley and play in one of the greatest atmospheres in all college football.
Let me just start with what you saw from whether you watched that game live, the Clemson-Georgia game live, or you just devoured the tape. What did you see that stands out to you about the Tigers?
Well, I just watched it live. We had a little rain delay here in Boone, but
right.
We watched it all week long, and I watched a lot more of their defense than their offense. Their defensive line is spectacular. That they have, in my opinion, probably 4 first-round draft picks from that defensive line, and it really starts off with Peter Woods. He's 6'3", 315 pounds, runs like a deer, and then you go to their linebacking core with Carter and Woodaz, and they have a great secondary, and that's. They went toe-to-toe with Georgia for 3 quarters, and those guys create a lot of havoc in the backfield, and they can run their coach well. And so I know our offense has to do a great job of keeping ahead of the sticks this week to give us a chance to be successful.
Shawn Clark, App State head football coach, is joining us here in the Adam Gold Show at Coach_S Clark on Twitter. Against East Tennessee State, you threw the ball incredibly effectively. And ran it well, too. It was definitely spread out. Do you have to run to set up the pass in this game, or is it the other way around?
I don't think so. I don't think it really matters. I mean, these kind of games, it's going to be an aggressive game plan from us, and we'll take some chances. But we have to be able to spread the field out. Again, they have such a great defense that we have to do a good job up front. These games are still won the line of scrimmage, and again, we're facing an uphill battle this week. But we're fortunate to have Joey as our quarterback. Joey can do a lot of great things for us, and then we have great receivers and great running backs. So it really doesn't matter if you got to run first or pass first. We have to make plays. I told our team on Tuesday, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games.
How important is getting Joey involved in the run game to keep maybe Clemson a little off balance?
Well, we're going to do whatever we have to do to win, Adam. And again, we're not going down there to try to get a moral victory or play close. We're going down to win, and that's one thing about our program. We've played these games before. We know what to expect in a hostile environment. So if the number calls for him to run, we're going to run him. And I would make sure to give our program the best chance to win and make sure our fans know that we went down there to do the right thing, and that's win the football game.
I've seen enough of App State on national television in environments. I mean, I watched the Mountaineers win at Texas A&M in front of the 12th man. So I totally understand what you are getting at. What do you expect in terms of improvement? What areas do you want to see your club improve from week 1 to week 2?
Yeah, that's the biggest. You'll see the biggest jump in programs from week 1 to week 2. And I thought we played a clean game for the most part. We had some penalties, and sometimes those are plain penalties. It's part of the game. But we had a few false starts. You don't want that to happen. That's something that you can't overcome in games like that. But just to get out there and play a clean game, and then let the cards fall where they fall. But I don't want to be in a situation where we have a bunch of false starts and turnovers and things that get you stuck behind the 8 ball early. So if we can play a clean game and get to the fourth quarter, I feel good about our chances.
There are a lot of people who think that that App or anybody in your situation has to play a perfect game, but that can lead to mistakes in and of itself. How do you get your guys to not try to go out and play the perfect game?
Well, I think we do a really good job of playing loose here at App, and it probably starts with me. I'm probably a little tighter than most head coaches, been a former offensive lineman, but I want our players to play loose and go have fun. You work all year round for 12 guaranteed opportunities, so why wouldn't you enjoy the moment? And we've been trying to preach that all week long. Hey, this is a great football team we're playing, and the stats show, the national championship show, but again, this game's really about us and do what we do and have fun doing it. So I know our kids are excited. I know they've had two great days of practice thus far. We go again in about 30 minutes. We'll be on the field again. So just go have fun, enjoy the moment, and that's what college football is about.
Do you do anything different to prepare them for 80,000 nuts people running down the hill, rubbing Howard? Do you do anything different to kind of get them ready for that environment?
No, I think that's kind of overrated in some ways, and I try to be very consistent with our players and everything we do. Now, we have played some crowd noise, and it's going to be loud, but we played in college states. We played at Penn State. We played at North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. So we know what to expect, and I think with how we do our cadence, our snap count, that will give us an advantage in some ways. So, but again, we're not going to do anything different. It's going to be a loud, hostile environment, but it's going to be a great college football game at 8 o'clock on the ACC network.
What did you like the most about your team's performance against East Tennessee State?
Well, I think our defense played well.
Mm-hmm.
You take away 2 plays, and they have 190 yards total offense, and that's the good thing about playing a game early before one of these kind of games, that we can play a lot of players. We played 33 players on defense, I think 26, 27 on offense. But again, it's just to go out there and prove them what we've done. And we try to keep things simple around here. To me, it's football is still a simple game. It was invented by PE teachers for PE. And it's about throwing, tackling, and catching. So if we can keep it simple, let our kids play and have fun, then we're going to do the very best we can.
So when you go into the locker room after allowing the 80-yard touchdown run, and it wasn't right before the half, it was just inside of 2 minutes left, does that change how you talk to the guys? Because, you could have gone in with a shutout after the first half. How did that alter the mood at halftime?
No, we went in and discussed what we had to do. With technology right now, we know exactly what happened. We have iPads on the sidelines. We could go back and evaluate what happened, what was the breakdown. So, went back into the locker room at halftime. I told them we need to kind of reset. We played well early on both sides of the ball. The last probably 3 minutes of the first half, we didn't play our best football, and we can't let that happen. So just go out and, again, you have to win your one-on-one battles, and that's you versus you. And again, it wasn't a win-win for the Gippers. Let's go out and play App State football and see where the cards fall. So, but our kids were locked in at halftime. They knew that they had to improve, and they did. I think we played well in the latter part of the third quarter and played well in the fourth quarter.
Are you a win-one for the Gippers speech maker in the locker room before games or at halftime?
No, I'm a man of few words at halftime. The game day's about our players, and
right.
I try to stay away from that. And I want to do the best coaching I can throughout the week. But Saturday's for them, and it's all about them on Saturday afternoons.
Do you have a ritual that you like to go through before a game like this?
No, I usually take a walk around the field, and I kind of stay by myself. I like to sit in the locker room and just listen to a little music or watch something on my phone. But I don't like getting out and walking too much. Just one lap around the field and then get by myself.
One lap around the field would do me in, especially at altitude up in Boone. What are you listening to? What kind of music are you? Are you doing Luke Combs because he's an app guy?
Yeah, I'm all about Luke Combs. Again, I'm a loyal guy, so
sure.
Anytime I can listen to Luke Combs, kind of settles you in a little bit. It's down home country feeling. So we'll listen to Luke Combs and relax a little bit.
See, you never know where these conversations are going to go. Shawn Clark, App State head football coach. Good luck against the Clemson Tigers in Death Valley. We'll be watching Saturday night. I love these games anyway, and yeah, I'm with you. No moral victories. And we talked about this last time you were on. These games leave an impression on committees. They've got to choose a group of 5 school, and there's a lot of football to be played after this, but this is a big opportunity for you guys.
It is. We're putting our program on the national stage again, and you go out through history, we've done well in these kind of games. So we just want to get there and make all that nation proud. And again, it's going to be a great game, great atmosphere. It's going to be a tough battle, but one we look forward to, Adam.
Shawn Clark, I thank you very much. We will talk to you down the road. Good luck at Death Valley.
Thank you, sir. Have a great one.
You too. Shawn Clark here, App State head football coach.